Hello, fellow detectorists. Yes, I'm back out again. It's my usual Saturday. I'm here for most of the day, like I usually am on a Saturday. It's May the 4th, so May the 4th be with you. Yes, I know. May the 4th be with me today. I'm trying a new program today. Many of you out there will probably know what that program is. But I'm going to give it a go. To be honest, I've had a little go with it up here. I tested some sample targets that I brought with me, a Georgian halfpenny, a hammered coin, and a silver milled coin, and I have since found an iron nail laying on the top. So I gave it a good test on this program before I started, just to get you sort of familiar with the tones. I mean, it's fairly obvious, really, the difference in the tones, but so far I'm really liking the program, and I'm not just saying that. I'm not promoting it in any kind of a way, but I thought I would try it. To be honest, I didn't think I was going to get on with it because it's using the full tones, and normally I only pick either 2 or 3 tones, but I'm quite liking it. So you'll see what I've found so far in a moment, and I'll carry on and for the rest of the day, and we'll carry on and see what else we find. Bye for now. Here we go, folks, our first find. It's not much, but I thought I'd show it because it gave me such an obvious tone. Now this program I'm using, I like it already, and I'm not just saying that. I've found a couple of scrappish, trashy sort of finds, I suppose, if you want to call them that, but it's so obvious once you put it over a target. The iron tones and mid tones, and this was coming up quite high, and the only reason I dug it was about 69.70, which is ideal for hammered coin, but I don't know what that is, but it's obviously something at one time. Anyway, we'll carry on, but like I say, I'm enjoying this program so far. I'll carry on, but that's our first real find of anything really. Bye for now. Now then, folks, my next target, it is just a button. I'll show you it. It's there. But I'm digging not everything. I'm not digging the real low tones, because of course that's more than likely iron, but this was coming up at about 46, so I thought I'd dig it. It was giving me sort of a mid-tone. It was quite a bit fluty. It was chirping a little bit as I put the coil over it, but I thought I'd dig it anyway, and it turned out to be a button, and it gave me about 46, but that was quite deep. That was probably nearly 8 inches deep down there. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but some of the dirt's fallen back in the hole, but that was getting quite deep, that one, so I'm pleased with that. I know it's not much of a find, but all in all, if you know what I mean. Anyway, we'll carry on. Now then, folks, that was weird. I just had another find. It's not much, but I'll show you anyway. Literally just there is where I had that button, that last target, and I literally backfilled the hole. I then went around the hole to see if I'd missed anything or not, like I always do. And right next to it I had another target, which has given me about 76. So I dug it, and it's turned out to be a musket ball. So this really isn't missing anything, this program. And I'm not just saying that. You can see anyway, let's carry on. That was right next to, almost right next to that button. Bye for now. Hey folks, we've got another target. It's nothing that special, but it's only that which no doubt is a bit of farm machinery or something like that, I should imagine. But it gave me a mid-tone-ish on this on this program, but I wanted to try it because it's right next to and I don't know if you can hear this or not. Can you hear that? It's right next to quite a big lump of iron. And I want to test this because whenever I get a decent signal, especially that close, whenever I get a signal, especially that close to a large bit of iron, I tend to ignore them. Because in the past, you know, detectors get fooled by iron when you get close to it, and sometimes you get given a good tone. So I sort of tend to carry on walking, if you know what I mean. But I thought, no, I'll test this one, and that was right. I know it's quite a big target, but that was right next to that big lump of iron. So another little test I wanted to do, and it's proved that it does find stuff right next to that large lump of iron. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go folks, we've got another find, and I've got no clue what this is. I've never found anything like it before. And obviously there's something up here which is snapped off, and it's got, I think it's got GR on it, and what looks like a crown. So if anybody knows what that is, please let me know. There's nothing on the other side. That's a strange one. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now. Here we go folks, we just had our next target. Again, it's nothing that special, it's another button. But like I say, I want to dig. I'm not digging obviously everything, but I'm digging most of the targets because I want to see what they are compared to the numbers and the tones I'm getting. But that was a sort of a mid-tone at about 50, 51 that gave me. Anyway, let's carry on. I'll be going into another field shortly, so we'll see how it does in there as well. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. We've found our first coin, I believe. It's that, but I can't see anything on it. As you can see, it's been folded over. It might have been... It's quite a strong coin. It might have been a little farmer's token, but they don't tend to be as strong as this, if you know what I mean. It might have been a farthing or something like that. Normally they come out with a bit more detail on, but I can't see anything on this. But anyway, I think that's our first coin on this program, but we'll carry on. Still got a while to go yet. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. Our next find is this. Again, I don't know what this is. But it's almost got like a silvered end to it. Very, very thin this end, tapered right down. Don't know what that is. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. We've got another find. Now I think this is lead. It feels quite heavy, and at first I thought, oh look, it's got pattern on it. But then I sort of realised what this was, or what I think it is. I think that's the tail off of a lead toy horse. I wouldn't be at all surprised. I think that's what that is. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. Got another find, and it is another coin. But again, I can't see anything on it. So I'm going to guess and say that's possibly either a George II or George III halfpenny. Nearly blew my ears off when I swung the cord over this. It was giving me, it's only about 76, nearly 80, but it was really loud. It must have been close to the surface. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks, this is interesting. I've got another coin, but this time I believe it's a German 50 Pfennig. You can see somebody doing something on the back, and it says 1950. That's quite nice, wasn't expecting that. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks, we've got another find, and we've got another button, believe it or not. But look at this one. I've never had one like that before. It's a silvered button, but it's got like a pearlescent type. It stands quite proud. Sort of a pearlescent bubble in the middle. Been silvered, of course. How unusual is that? I've never had anything like that before. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Right then, folks, that's me nearly done for the day. I'm nearly back at my car, but obviously, and of course most of you would have guessed it by now, the program I've been using all day, and I have just used it all day, is the Gary Blackwell's new Techna program. So I programmed that in following his instructions, and what I've had today has all come on that, and I do like it. I do like the Techna program. The tones are very distinct. You know, when you're going over iron, it really does tell you it's iron. And the mid tones are, you know, it's quite chattery. It's going off with the mid tones quite a bit as you're sweeping. And then when you go over something good, you do get a nice crisp. It does stop you in your tracks. You get a nice high tone come from, you know, a good target. I was hoping I was going to get a hammered coin today just to test that out on this Techna program, but unfortunately none have come my way today. But with a bit of luck, I should be back here again next weekend, as long as the weather's alright. Because this crop isn't up very high yet. I might even still get a couple more weeks out of this. I was expecting it to be too tall today, to be honest, but I should be alright. So I'll give it another go, the Techna program, but I do like it. I think I'll be using it quite a lot. But anyway, that's me for today. I'll say bye for now. See you all hopefully next weekend.